Hey guys, it's DPS Xbox Gamer here, and today I'm here to do some pickups for the month of April. I did get quite a bit of things, mostly some video games here and there, two amiibos and a pop figure. So let's just get started. Let me just show you guys what I got. So first I'm gonna start with the pop figure. A few weeks ago I went to the city, New York City, to visit my mom. My mom lives in the city. And the reason why I went down there was because, one, to visit my mom, and two, my sister came up from Georgia. So we were all spending a little time as a family. I was there for about 3 days. And I took my nephew to this anime store that was across the street from Bryant Park. And I ended up buying this pop figure from there. And that is the Elric pop figure from Full Metal Alchemist. A lot of people know that I'm a huge fan of Full Metal Alchemist. And Elric, one of my favorite characters, and the only reason why I got him was only because he was the last one. So I was like, let me grab him while he's there. So yeah, with Elric. This here I got from GameStop, and this is my amiibo. And what I got was the Bayonetta Player 2 amiibo. I actually already have the Player 1. It's got a little bit of a glare. I already have the Player 1 Bayonetta amiibo, so just to show like the differences, the Player 2 amiibo is just like her Bayonetta 1 costume, and her Player 1 just her Bayonetta 2 costume. I was actually pretty stoked to buy this. Found this at GameStop. $12.99. I was like, I had to buy it because I never see the Player 2 Bayonetta amiibo, and the last time I checked I thought this was like an Amazon exclusive, but when I saw it, was it Bayonetta 2 Amazon exclusive, or was it Corrin? I think Corrin Player 2 was an Amazon exclusive. But yeah, I saw Bayonetta Player 2, so I was like, I had to grab it. So yeah, Bayonetta Player 2. Now, time for the games. I only have one PlayStation 2 game, so I'm going to start with this one. This game in particular is actually one of my favorite beat-em-up games. It was actually the first PlayStation 2 game I actually ever owned, or one of them, I should say. And this game when I was in the city, I went to Lost Level Games. It's close to 42nd Street, Times Square, that general area. And when I stopped by there, I was like, hey, I saw this game. I was like, I had to get it, only because, again, it's one of my favorite beat-em-ups of the PlayStation 2 era. This game actually got a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people really don't like the game. I personally enjoy it. And that game was The Bouncer. This game is also complete. Disc and manual. Manual is actually in very good condition. Like, very crisp and all that. I got this for 25 bucks, so I had to buy it. But I believe you can find it on eBay for like a lot cheaper. But this is like the only like clean, like mint copy that, not really mint, but very clean copy with the manual and complete. So I had to pick this up. And yeah, for $25 for a game that I actually have like a lot of memories for, can't complain. So yeah, The Bouncer for the PS2. This game here I got when I went to, again, in the city. There's this mom and pop game store called Game Express, and a lot of the people, all the workers there know me because I've been going there since I was like very young. I would say at least between the ages of 9 and 10, all the way till I became an adult. So every time I go in there, they already know me. Sometimes I get I buy some games in there, they don't even charge me tax because they know me, things like that. And when I saw this, it was $4.99. I had to buy it only because, one, I've been in the mood of playing this game. And two, it's actually, believe it or not, one of the more hated games of the franchise. But again, I personally enjoy it. And that game is Sonic Unleashed. Got this game for $5. And the game is also complete. Like I said, I had to get this game only because I've been in the mood of playing it. Sonic Unleashed, I actually, like I mentioned, I really enjoyed. A lot of people didn't like it because of the whole werehog thing. But again, I personally enjoyed it. Yeah, so when I saw it, had to buy it for $5. Why not? So yeah, Sonic Unleashed for the Xbox 360. These two games here I also got from Game Express. These are PS3 games. The reason why I got this one only because I just wanted to have a physical copy of it. I had the game like multiple times. Like I've had it, sold it, had it, sold it. And this game, again, this game in particular was also $5. And I got this more of one to have the physical copy, two I wanted my wife to kind of play it to kind of get her into the series. And that is Devil May Cry 4. Starting this month for the month of May, I'm in a group called Games Club, and we're actually starting to play the first Devil May Cry. I already have the HD collection, so I'm gonna breeze through that game like I always do. But yeah, Devil May Cry 4, got it really for my wife to try it and also to have the physical copy. Devil May Cry 4 wasn't, in my opinion, it wasn't all that great of a game. It was pretty decent, but it wasn't super great. But you can tell like the game was rushed because, you know, more or less Devil May Cry 4 is just, you play one half with the main character Nero and you just go back in reverse with Dante. That's all really what Devil May Cry 4 was. But yeah, Devil May Cry 4 for the PS3. This game here is an RPG. This is the first game in the series, so a lot of people thought this game was absolutely terrible. Playing this game now, I could kind of see why, but when I first played it back in 2011, because I got this game when it came out. Or, well, not really came out, around the time when it came out. And I actually enjoyed it. I was in high school. You know, for an RPG, I, thought it was pretty good. And first game, like I mentioned, first game in a series, so it had a lot of bugs, kinks, things like that, and the game was just very sluggish and slow. But the series kind of, as of now, has like its own fandom, so this, series has gotten pretty big as of now. And the first game I got was Hyperdimension Neptunia. Believe it or not, this copy right here I actually sold to Game Express back when I was still living in the city, but that was about 2 years ago. This is actually the same exact copy that I sold 2 years ago, and the game has never budged. The reason why I ended up buying it, buying it again was because, one, it was there. Two, it's the copy that I've owned. And I just wanted to, got in the mood of playing it again. So, yeah, Hyperdimension Neptunia, and this game is also complete. I forgot to mention Devil May Cry 4 was also complete. This one was $9.99, so this was $10. So, $10 for a game like this, why not? So, yeah. Hyperdimension Neptunia for the PS3. This game I got from GameStop. Nothing crazy. Just Halo Reach for the Xbox 360. This game is also going to be added to the Halo Master Chief Collection. I don't even know why I'm buying a lot of the Halo 360 games when they're just going to be added to the Halo Master Chief Collection. But the reason why I bought this, because me and a couple of friends, my boy Christian, we're going to be playing some Halo Reach together because he got an Xbox One. But, yeah, I got this mostly just to play with him. And, Halo Reach was the last good Halo game before 343 took over Halo. So, yeah, Halo Reach for the Xbox 360. This one here, I actually, believe it or not, went to FYE, that music record store. They used to sell video games there before, but I don't know why. I guess they stopped selling video games like a couple years ago. Went in there, just happened to look through their DVD section because my wife had an interview in the mall where the FYE was located. She was having an interview for Office Depot. Why? I don't know, because she's doing very well in Walgreens. But as I'm just looking around, I just happened to find this in the DVD section. They actually priced it as a generic DVD, so I actually got this game for $1.99. And that game is Fable 3 for the Xbox 360. I don't know if you can see it here. Generic DVD and the regular barcode. But yeah, when I found this, it was $1.99. I was like, you can't really pass up Fable 3 for that, for $1.99. Yeah, for $2. I was like, you can't beat that at all. So I went, paid $2, got Fable 2. Wait, I said Fable 3? Fable 2. I'm so sorry. Got Fable 2 for $2. So I was like, you know what? Let me pick it up. Can't find this game for that cheap anyway, unless you go like thrift storing and things like that. But yeah, Fable 2 for $1.99. This game here I got from GameStop. Game was $5. Nothing crazy. I've heard of this game before from Stove. This was years ago. I remember he bought this on Amazon, if I'm not mistaken. Can't really remember. but it did catch my interest when he first mentioned it to me a few years ago. It's more or less like a kind of, I don't want to say open world, but kind of open world, like space shooter. And that game is Chrono Omega for the PS4. I personally have not played it. I only bought it because one, it was $5, and two, I do like those space shooters, those bullet hell games. So I was like, you know, $5, let me pick it up. Whenever I have the chance to play it, I will. So yeah, Chrono Omega. These two games I actually got from Five Below. What Five Below is, it's like one of those big stores or whatever, where they just have everything that's there is $5 and under. And normally what tends to happen is that they have some games that normally are just like, what I'm assuming what goes on is that a lot of places get like an overstock of these games that don't really sell well. They give them to Five Below, and Five Below more or less just like liquidates them for $5. And these two games here, I only bought them because, again, they were $5, brand new, mind you. And the first game I got here was Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Again, the only reason why I got it because it was $5. And I'm not really that big of Infinite Warfare. I heard the campaign was actually pretty good. It's just a lot of people just, you know, at the time wasn't offering what people wanted because, you know, still that whole space shooter type thing and every futuristic type shooter, and everyone just wanted to, at that time, want to go back to boots on the ground. That's the reason why Battlefield 1 kind of stomped this game in the water. Again, $5, couldn't really complain, so I was like, you know what, I'll pick it up. So yeah, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. And by the way, check out Five Below because they be having a lot of great things for like $5 and under. I got quite a few things from there. This game here, believe it or not, the one time I go to Five Below, and I go there pretty often, I go there about twice a week, and I've seen this game there once, picked it up while I was there, and I have yet to see the game there every time I go now. And that game is complete Star Fox Zero, with both Star Fox Zero and Star Fox Guard. Both games are still sealed, and I don't know why, but when I saw this game here, I was like, what? Star Fox Zero? Granted, the game had mixed reviews and whatnot, but I was like, you know what? It's $5 for two games. I was like, let me pick it up. Brand new, mind you. Because I believe Star Fox Zero just alone goes for, like, $10 pre-owned at GameStop. And Star Fox Guard still goes for $1, I think, used at GameStop. So to find this brand new for $5, I was like, I had to. Let me show you. Just open this. Yeah, see, both games in there are still sealed. I just had to pick it up because it was $5, so I was like, yeah, let me do it. But I guess this game was just, so kind of popular at Five Below that I have yet to see the game there again, because after that one time, the time that I bought it, haven't seen the game since then. And that was like early April. So I'm actually kind of glad that I was able to pick it up. But yeah, Star Fox Zero for $5. And like I mentioned, check out Five Below because you don't know what you're gonna find. I actually got quite some amiibos from there actually. And this last thing here, this came out a few days ago. And this game has been like one of my most anticipated games since they first announced it at E3 2016. I actually went to the E3 conference screening when Sony does that. From every year, they will have like the streaming of their E3 conference in movie theaters, and they had it in the AMC theater, and I literally went every single year. Kind of upset that they're not doing it this year. But it's whatever, and I've went every year. So when they first announced this game, I was so excited for it. And I ended up getting the whole collector's edition for it. And that game is Days Gone. Yeah, I've been so excited to get this game. I've been playing it. I've been absolutely enjoying it. It's weird because this game also, again, it's like one of those games that got like mixed reviews from like major reviewers, but from like the overall, you know, vast majority of people are actually enjoying it. So I'm actually kind of surprised that this game has been getting like, you know, mixed reviews. I can understand why this game has been getting mixed reviews, but I could also see why this game is, you know, really good. This is actually one of those games, don't knock it till you try it. very good. I'm personally enjoying it. I'm playing it right now currently. And yeah, this game I've been enjoying. I haven't been able to put it down since I got it. So yeah, the Days Gone Collector's Edition, and I personally recommend anyone that loves that survival horror, open world-esque type genre, get Days Gone. You're really gonna enjoy it. So yeah, guys, those have been my pickups for the month of April. This is the PS Xbox Gamer here signing out, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.